Welcome to Southwest Desert, where adventure meets the arid beauty of the American Southwest. Join us as we explore the rugged landscapes, uncover hidden historical gems, and dive deep into the rich legends and culture of this iconic region. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our latest desert adventures. Please leave a like or comment. This is very helpful. Let's journey together into the heart of the Southwest Desert. Imagine a town so determined to survive that it packed up and moved itself 3 separate times just to stay on the map. A town where fortunes were made overnight on patches of land no bigger than a blanket and lost just as quickly. Welcome to Southwest Desert, the channel that uncovers America's most fascinating lost settlements. Today, we're taking you to the heart of Arizona territory to discover the remarkable story of Bumble Bee, a frontier outpost that refused to die even when the gold ran out. In the rugged terrain of central Arizona, nestled among the foothills of the Bradshaw Mountains, lies a valley where history unfolds like the pages of a well-worn Western novel. Here, in the mid-19th century, a man named W. Snyder saw opportunity where others saw only wilderness. What drew Snyder to this remote location wasn't gold or silver, but something far more precious in the arid southwest water. The valley featured a rare, year-round creek, lush pastures perfect for raising horses and cattle, and a strategic position along a crude but vital road cutting through the wilderness. This wasn't just suitable land, it was a frontier entrepreneur's dream. But this paradise came with a significant challenge. The territory was home to indigenous peoples who rightfully defended their ancestral lands against encroaching settlers. For men like Snyder, these Native Americans were seen as obstacles rather than the rightful inhabitants of the land. This fundamental misunderstanding led to escalating tensions as settlers pushed westward. The U.S. government, committed to Western expansion at any cost, deployed a small military detachment specifically to protect settler interests. This military presence effectively changed the balance of power in the valley, securing access to the coveted natural resources for settlers while displacing the indigenous population. With this protection in place, Snyder established what became known as Snyder Station, a frontier outpost that would serve as a crucial waypoint for travelers journeying through this otherwise undeveloped terrain. Soon, a pioneering stage line began providing irregular but vital service, creating a lifeline for communication with the outside world. Snyder, demonstrating remarkable foresight, constructed a small inn and well-built stables, offering essential shelter and services in the uninhabited wilderness. This rudimentary business center met basic needs for frontier travelers and became a hub for local economic activity. For many years, the settlement maintained its identity as Snyder Station, establishing a regional reputation and serving as a foundation for future community development. The quiet rhythm of frontier life at Snyder Station changed dramatically with the discovery of gold in the adjacent Bradshaw Mountains. This discovery transformed the regional economy and triggered a rapid influx of fortune seekers and prospectors. The peaceful creeks that had attracted ranchers now became centers of intensive panning operations, converting the quiet ranching area into a bustling mining district. As prospectors flocked to the area, they showed greater admiration for the local wildlife than for the founding settler. The transition from Snyder Station to Bumble Bee marked a significant shift in local identity. The unusual name might have originated from literal encounters with bumblebee nests during prospecting activities, a metaphorical reference to the density of people suddenly swarming the area, or simply from the frontier tradition of favoring memorable, distinctive titles for new settlements. The Turkey Creek region emerged as a mineral hotspot with multiple productive mines. Golden Turkey, Cleator, and Gloriana all established significant operations. A broader constellation of mining enterprises sprouted across the region, including the appropriately named Tip Top Mine, described as enormously rich, the Silver Prince operation extracting high-grade silver alongside gold, and numerous other famous mines dotting the southwestern fringes of the Bradshaw Mountains. Perhaps most extraordinary was the Peck mine, where the first 10 tons of extracted ore commanded the remarkable sum of $10,000 from Prescott merchants, a fortune by 19th-century standards. This exceptional quality was documented in historic Prescott newspaper accounts and represented the extraordinary mineral wealth concentrated in the region. Bumble Bee's greatest asset wasn't what lay beneath its soil, but its strategic position in the regional mining economy. Located along the main stage road leading to multiple mining districts, it functioned as a mandatory passage point for miners, supplies, and extracted ore. While never becoming a major mining center itself, Bumble Bee shared in the prosperity flowing through the region by establishing an economic niche as a service center rather than a primary production site. The mining activity in Bumble Bee itself had peculiar characteristics that set it apart from other gold rush towns. Local gold deposits were paradoxical in nature, extraordinarily rich in mineral content but severely limited in geographic extent. The distinctive blanket claim phenomenon unique to the area meant claims were restricted to remarkably small sections, literally the size of a blanket. These tiny claims could produce impressive yields of up to $100 per day, equivalent to several months' wages for average workers of the era, but had frustratingly short productive lifespans, often lasting merely a few days before depletion. This created boom and bust cycles on a micro scale and prevented the establishment of long-term stable mining operations. The gravel beds where these small claims were staked carried names reflecting the diverse international character of the mining community: Chinese bar, Portuguese bar, and the ominously named Dead Man, suggesting the dangers inherent in frontier mining activities and contributing to local folklore. Most intensive extraction occurred prior to the 1900s, characterized by numerous active claims and steady production. But the rapid exhaustion of accessible deposits led to the depletion of most viable claims by the early 1900s, with the transition from boom to decline occurring within a single generation. Many nearby mining camps transitioned to ghost town status, and an extended dormancy period followed. Decades later, during the Great Depression, economic necessity drove a desperate revival of mining activity. Men returned to abandoned claims, painstakingly working exhausted deposits to extract the few remaining flakes of gold, a poignant symbol of the widespread economic hardship during the Depression era. Throughout these economic cycles, Bumble Bee demonstrated remarkable adaptability through a series of strategic community relocations. Following the initial road realignment, the community prioritized economic pragmatism over sentimental attachment to the original site, recognizing the critical importance of transportation access for survival. A second relocation was necessitated by further infrastructure changes, with the community consensus prioritizing commercial viability over permanence. When transportation patterns shifted yet again, Bumble Bee made its third and final relocation, demonstrating an extraordinary commitment to staying by the side of the road across generations. A rare example of a frontier community relocating multiple times for economic survival. The construction of the Black Canyon Highway marked a critical turning point for Bumble Bee. This major infrastructure project bypassed the settlement entirely, rerouting the main traffic flow away from the historic community. The distance from the new highway was too great to justify a fourth relocation, breaking the historical pattern of following transportation corridors. In its final incarnation, Bumble Bee retired to a good graveled side road off the main thoroughfare. The community maintained what contemporaries described as a complacent attitude despite its diminished status, suggesting a peaceful acceptance of changed circumstances. This transformation from vital waypoint to quiet backwater embodied the complete frontier boom-bust stabilization cycle that characterized so many Western settlements. The story of Bumble Bee Mining Town encapsulates the essence of the American frontier experience, the complex relationships between settlers and indigenous peoples, the feverish pursuit of mineral wealth, the boom and bust cycles of resource extraction, and the remarkable adaptability of frontier communities in the face of changing economic and technological landscapes. From Snyder Station to Bumble Bee, from stagecoach stop to mining service center to quiet backwater, this resilient community demonstrated the tenacity that defined the American frontier spirit. Though it never achieved the fame or longevity of other Western settlements, Bumble Bee's story remains a fascinating chapter in the ongoing narrative of America's westward expansion. Join my Patreon community and discover my art print products on my website in the links provided in my description and link above. Also, if you would like a particular image from my videos, give the timestamp for image, and I will upload it to my website and Patreon. Thank you for joining your desert frontiersman Alan for another Southwest Gold story. Check out my large catalog of Southwest videos and playlists on historical tales, legends, lost gold stories, and adult bedtime stories. If you like a certain image from my videos, tell me in comments and give timestamp. Happy trails! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.